My name is Goodwill Shivuri. I am the marketing and communications specialist at Metrobus.
And why are we here today?
Okay, we are exhibiting at the Rent Show. We started on Thursday. We have our stand here. We want people to come and inquire about Metrobus, what we do, how we do it, our routes, our bus fares. Behind me, we even have a bus just to show what we do. We play in the public transport space here in the city of Johannesburg. We've got quite a number of buses that travels in and around the city. They go as far as the airport, as far as Pretoria. So we provide such a service. But in addition to our scheduled buses, we have special buses that are provided for people with special needs. There are 7. We pick people from home, those that are wheelchair bound, and then take them to their workspaces, and then we take them back. That is a customized service that we provide every day. We also have a special service where we hire our buses for funerals. We also have luxury buses that we also hire out for people who go beyond the borders of the city. So if you're going to Cape Town, you have a team building session, we've got buses for you. But coming back to our stand, we're seeing a whole lot of people here. We're selling our contracts. We provide contracts for companies that wants to use public transport to carry their employees from work and back from work. We also have our daily scheduled buses. We've got our tags here. We encourage people not to use cash in our buses. They buy tags. They can go to Gandhi Square, inquire about our services. So that is basically what we're doing here. We're not the only one here as Metrobus. The city in general is represented by various entities plus departments. So we are happy. We are happy to be part of the Rent Show. We know the show draws millions of people here. We are happy to give Metrobus brand the exposure to those people that are here. Apart from individuals, there are also companies, there are also NGOs that are represented here, and they are visiting our stands. We have the opportunity to sell our services to a wider range of the market than just individuals.
You mentioned something that is very intriguing to me, the customized service, where you go home to their homes and fetch them. What would be the requirement? What should I do if I want such a service?
Okay, we understand that the community has various different stakeholders. So there are people that use wheelchairs. And if you look at the bus behind it, it's a bus that carries normal people. So we've got buses that are designed and configured to carry people in wheelchairs. What we do, we register everyone that needs the service. We have your home address, where you work, and your name and contact details. So because these are vulnerable groups, we don't want them to be at roads, intersections, and all of those. So we come specifically to your home because you're now registered with us and we know where to pick you up. And then to your workplace. And from your workplace, we take you back home. So out of the 7 buses that I'm talking about, we've got homes. Some are not just private homes. It's homes for the disability people. It's home for the elders. So it depends, but we also do individuals. You register with us, and then we know where to pick you up.
So the registration, where do I go? Do I go to Gandhi for the registration? Or where do I go for the registration? Did it scare you?
No. They can't start the bus because it's got fumes. It didn't scare me. So you can go to Gandhi and all our various touch points to register your name and the details that we require. I will suggest and advocate that people go to Gandhi Square because that's where we mainly have our information centers, and then they will then pass the information to Mill Park. Currently, it's only Mill Park Depot being our largest depot that is providing that service. So the 7 buses are based at that depot.
So for that, do you actually pay more? Does a client pay more? Because now this is a specialized thing. You come to my house and fetch me. So do I pay more for that service?
No, you actually pay less. Because we've got 4 different types of tags. If you look at the paper I have here, you've got color-coded tags. There is one for the normal working class, which is slightly higher. You've got one for the scholars, which is less. You've got one for the elders, which is very less. And then you've got one for people with special needs. Some call them disabled people. And then that is further less. So it is surprising that this comes in the form of a social service for Metrobus. We're not really looking at making profit. We're looking at providing a much needed service to the community. So you will pay less as a person with special needs, but you also, it's convenient transport for you.
So what sets Metrobus apart from the competitors?
Okay, one thing that is our competitive advantage, we have a transfer service that no any other bus that has. So if you're coming, for an example, from Soweto to Gandhi Square, but your destination is Sunning Hill, you get to Gandhi Square, you transfer, you get into the bus that leaves Gandhi Square to Sunning Hill. You're not going to be charged for that transfer trip. So for what you've paid from Soweto to Gandhi is the same money that will take you to your final destination. Coming back is the same story. That is one thing. If you look at the bus behind me, it's got cameras, it's got Wi-Fi, free internet. So currently we're providing free internet for people that are in our buses because we are conventional bus service. We don't have like Waya-Waya own lanes. We are stuck in traffic with every other road user. So while you're stuck in traffic, you have the opportunity to take out your laptop. You can write a report and submit to your boss while en route to work. If you're a student, you can do the same. Submit an assignment while en route to school. So that's how we work. That's what sets Metrobus apart, yes.
Hardly on strike. Probably there's something that you're doing right. Your buses are hardly on strike. You do strike maybe?
We worked in a very unionized environment, so I wouldn't rule out strikes. We do encounter and experience strikes as well, but it's not very frequent. And if you have a tag while we're on strike and your tag happened to expire with trips, we are able to reinstate and give you more trips or the same trips that you lost during the strike. So you don't stand to lose regardless of the labor unrest and all of those. We reimburse our commuters just to make sure that at least there's some value that is reserved.
And I know that there are areas that you don't cater for. Are you looking into catering for those, or is those are just local areas?
We are a growing business. Obviously, if there is demand for our service, we are able to extend our routes.
Take that demand.
Okay. Often we get people with petitions saying that in this particular area, we've got 200 people that are working in point B. So if we could have a route or a bus that goes to point B, then we look at those and see of the fleet that we have, then we run a pilot project and get people to buy tags. We just did the same with the airport. We've got a route specifically from Southgate to the airport. We got a petition that indicated that there are people, there's demand. And that route is fully fledged operational today.
And the challenges that you normally face as Metrobus?
Just like any normal public transport service provider, our buses are getting old, so they break down every now and then. So we have that challenge. And the fact that it's a subsidized service, we don't charge our own fees. Council decide how much we should charge commuters. So these are some of the challenges that we deal with every day. We could be charging 20 Rand for a trip, but if council says that trip must cost 10 Rand, then we must comply because that is the shareholder.
My leader, you've given more than what I've required.
Thank you very much.